Welcome everyone. I have a question for you. What you would do if life slaps you very hard that you cannot recover from it over and over again? Please answer me this like in the comment section or any way possible so that I could get an idea, because I am fed up right now. I have been trying so many things, or you can say I have tried so many things over the last couple of years, but nothing seems to be working. Like whatever I do and whenever I try to get up on my feet again, life just seems to have another idea for me. Like whenever I do something, life just puts me back onto the same place, like on the ground floor, where I have to start from the square one again. So let's begin. It all started from 2006 when I left my parents' house for the first time to see what I can do and what I cannot do. So from 2006, it's now 2024, which is almost approximately 18 years, right? And from any other person's perspective, I should be able to be on a decent position for now. But then again, while recording this video, I'm no way in a position so that I can say that I'm finally an established person. I'm certainly not. Because at one point I was, but right now I am not. You might be wondering why I'm sharing my life story over on the internet, knowing that people are not going to care about this, like knowing nobody gonna help me or no one going to resolve my problems personally. I'm sharing because I want to know how do you guys feel, or how do you guys have tackled this current scenario that I am facing right now. This because particularly today what I am facing, it's nowhere near like I have faced this kind of situation earlier, but this time I'm totally broken, man. I'm totally broken. I do not have any kinds of words left to say or anything like that. Like whatever I have been facing over the last couple of months, it's just excessive. I have no words left to say what life has to offer. One way, I do not want to lose hope, but then again, when I try to do something, life just puts me back, so I lose all my hope once again. So from 2006 to till 2009, I did a salesman job, like a direct marketing, where I go people's houses from door to door and try to sell stuff. And after 2009 till 2014 or 15, I do the salesman job once again, but this time it's telemarketing, and I used to sell things over the phone to the people. Mostly ads were run on the television and people used to call. So it was not a case of cold calling. Some people might think it was just like an advertisement call. People would just inquire for the product, and we used to close the call with a sale, like with the selling speech. So the job was good. There was a pressure, but then again, the payout was not that enough. So I had to leave. So around 2015, I think, I left the job and started doing another job up until 2018. So around 2018, I started doing the share market thing, like the trading thing. And I saved up enough money from the share markets till up to 2019. So where I started my shop, which I have right now. And when I started my shop on 2019, it was going good. Like it was making enough money for my family and for myself so that we could live a decent life. But right at the end of 2019 and the start of 2020, when the COVID hit, everything seems to be have like broken down. Like when the COVID hit, no one have noticed like the COVID gonna hit us that bad. So we used to live properly. So around the second lockdown, when the COVID hit us for the second time, things started going really bad. My business was slowly declining, and which is still declining till to the day. So from 2019 till 2024, which is around 5 years, or you can say 4 years approximately, I'm running this business on a loss. Okay. I do not have any kind of bank balance with me. I do not have anything like which I can say I have a savings or like that. There is nothing left so that I could go back onto whatever the amount that I have or that I have been earning from the shop. It's a bare minimum so that I could take care of myself and my family. Now, on the 2023, like when I had the last bit of savings with me, I got defrauded by someone claiming to be from the bank. Okay. They came to my shop. They took a check from me, which was signatured by myself and it was a current account check and a shop name. So I was defrauded and I lost almost half of, or you can say entire of saving that I had. And it was all hell loose. That day I stood there. I decided, like that day I thought I wouldn't go to my house once again. And I left the place saying that I'm not going to the house. Up until when my wife called me, "Where are you? Come back. Whatever happened, happened. You have to come back." So after taking a deep breath, crying all over the place, after losing that much of money, I decided to start all over again from the next week. Slowly things have started rolling once again till 2024, and I tried to repay all of my debt which I have taken over the years since my business was not running properly. So when I hit the 2024, everything was going in a mayhem. Like the payments were not coming in from the client, business was not making enough money. I do not have any kind of other source of income so that I could earn money. I had to sell stuff from my house. Okay. So gradually I have sold all my stuff, tried to pay out my bills, the shop rent and the home rent, etc., etc. But some reason it was not enough. But then again, I thought it's okay. I can manage. We can get past the day, right? So I've been fighting from the late 2022 till today. And whatever happened today, it's unthinkable. Like the last amount of funds that I had, it's gone now. And all I have with me is around $10 or maybe less. I'm not so sure. I have to look. And I have tons of bills to pay in the upcoming days. I don't have the faintest clue how I'm going to make this month's end. Like I do not have a single clue how I'm going to take care of my take care of my bills for the next couple of days since my phone started ringing already. Like I have to pay the bills. That is why I'm sharing this thing so that I could get at least the faintest idea or any kind of thought so that I could work on and which could give me some kind of motivation to go on once again. All I need just a simple bit of idea. If you have one, I would say please do share with me. I will see what I can do with it. But for me, right now, I do not have any kind of hope or the idea left. Whatever the thing that I am trying to do, it's just a dead end. There was a saying that says, when going gets tough, the tougher gets going, right? But how many tough situations one can handle, right? One after another, one after another. Like how many examination do I have to give to achieve my goal or to be in some place so that I can secure the thing? Some might say that I have to be patient, right? Wait for the right opportunity and wait for the right time. But the time is not waiting for me since I am running on a clock. Whatever I have to do in the next couple of years. If not, then I am late. I have only two wishes in my life. Nothing more than that. One is to fulfill my father's wish, which he had made me for the first time, and which is the last time, to be honest, for to me. I want to fulfill it. And I want to be in a place where I can help others, not to mention help my family as well. But for some reason, universe has some kind of other plans with all everything, like with all this. I thought everything was going fine in 2021 or in 2020. I thought, okay, I will fulfill my father's dream. But that time COVID hit, everything seems to be got wasted. And I'm till today, I'm trying to fulfill my father's dream along with the other wish that I have. But for some reason, it's not happening. I do not know whether I will be able to fulfill those dreams or whether I will have to die in regret. I'm not so sure. You might be thinking why I'm hearing this fool who is just going through with all those gibberish things without any proper scripted or like the without any kind of context in these things. Our life is not scripted, right? We cannot script it. So that is why I think our video is supposed to be not scripted. If you are going to script everything like this, then what's going to be the actual result, right? You cannot script how you're going to talk to your wife, how you're going to talk to your parents, how you're going to talk to your siblings, how you're going to talk to your children, right? You cannot script that. That's all come along. Just like that, whenever we are narrating this scenario or whenever we are talking to someone else, we do not do the scripting things. We speak to one another, whatever comes in normal terms. That is what I'm trying to convey here. And this video is almost up to the half point right now, and I still do not know what I am saying into this video. I'm just speaking my heart out, like so that you can understand how I'm feeling right now. I'm totally feeling low, and I do not want to give you a negative vibe or anything like that. Normally, how I tackle these kind of scenarios, like I just go to sleep and wake up next day with bright attitude so that I could start afresh. But for some reason, this time I'm not feeling the same way. That is, I wanted to get it out from my heart to all of you. Pardon me if I'm making your day bad. Please forgive me for this. But I have to get it out from inside. Otherwise, I will feel the anxiety all over the place. And by doing that, I won't be in peace, you know. My whole life is chaos. I don't want any more chaos in my life. I just need a solution for once for an all. But I do not know how am I going to achieve it. Knowing tomorrow when the sun comes out, it's going to my future, and whatever happened to me today, it's going to be my past, and I cannot undo my past, right? But I can help you so that you can undo your mistake, like which can help you in the future. So before proceeding further with my life story, I would like to say one thing. Please save enough money for yourself and for your future. If you are in your 20s or say in teenage, please try to save enough money so that you could like do something in the future. Okay? And one more thing, not put all your fruits in one basket, just like me. Because in my teenage years, I have spent enough money without thinking of the future, and the time has gone now. And even if I want to save money, the outcome is not what I want to be. I have made many mistakes in my life, and not saving the money is one of them. Second one is trusting all the peoples around me, thinking they are going to be behind my back when I'm in the time of need, which is not, where I was behind many of them. So then again, You don't be in disbelief all the time that there is going to be someone behind your back going to take cover for you when you are in need. Just be there just for yourself. Okay, prepare for the storm by yourself. Do not think of anyone else that they are going to come around and help you get you out of the storm, right? It's never going to happen. Another thing that I have is like I'm too optimistic. I don't know, being too optimistic is a problem or it's a good sign, but for some reason it's not working in terms of me, like in case of me. Normally, what I used to do, as I told you earlier, I just go to sleep and just take a reboot of my brain myself and come fresh the next day, thinking that everything is going to be all right. Maybe this day is different, but the things are not different. They still end up being the same. So correct me whether I have to be optimistic or not. Another line is coming into my mind right now, which is called Life is full of uncertainties. Correct? Many of you might have heard it. So I would like to ask, like, how many uncertainties a person can handle, right, in one lifetime? One is okay, two is okay, three is okay, 10, 15. Okay, it's all right. One can handle maybe in a couple of years, but not on a day-to-day basis, on a continuous basis. My life is currently, it's more like a movie called a series of unfortunate events. And the events are not thinking to stop. It's been happening over the last couple of years and over again. I have changed my lifestyle. I have changed my attitude towards life. I have changed everything. But for some reason, it's still not working. I don't know what I'm going to do tomorrow. But then again, rest assured, I will try to give one last go for the final time. In the meantime, you just do let me know in the comment section whether I let go of this current business or not and use the capital from it to in a different business so that I could stand around. Or should I just do the YouTube full time or do the trading full time? Though I love playing games, but with the hectic lifestyle or the dull moments, I'm just feeling a bit out of place because I don't want to spend, like, I don't want to pass the negative vibe all the time. It doesn't suit you, right? You do not deserve the negative vibe from the other person. Everyone deserves to be happy, and I want you guys to be happy. I'm really very sorry this video is going to be like this. So bad negative thoughts about my life. But I don't want it to be like this. I want it to be something else. But for some reason, my mind is not working today. That is why I had to say all the things from the very beginning to till now. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a nap in couple of hours so that we could call it a day and wake up next morning and wait until evening and see whether I can make any changes or any progress about it, since I have to pay lots of bills in the next 5 or 6 days. I don't know whether I will be able to survive it or not. I will let you know. And if you do want to know more about it, please stay subscribed. Or if you haven't subscribed, you can subscribe it right now. And I will let you know tomorrow once again with another video how I have done after the today's mishap. Well, you might be thinking, like I have mentioned it several times in this video, that the mishap which happened today, it's ruined my entire day and the entire life right now. Well, there is nothing very new to say, to be honest. I fall prey to the scammers once again and lost all of my money. That is why I end up probably $10. I'm not so sure that it could be below. I will have to check my cash and see how much money that I have, and I don't know what I am going to do. The scams nowadays, it's too dangerous, to be honest. Like, they are doing the scams in every possible way. You won't think like how they are trying to scam you all around, whether it's via phone call, whether it's via physically, or whether it's via socially, you name it. Every day they come up with the new scams just to ruin your life, and that's how I fall prey to them and gave up on my entire savings. To be honest, I'm very sad and I just do not know what to do next. This is our first sniffer.